What up, Ty 1822? Here to do my NFL recap of Week 2. The Green Bay Packers versus Chicago Bears. Jay Cutler was the story of this game. He threw 4 interceptions. Now, the Bear offensive line was bad. The Green Bay Packers defense played really well. The defense that really got criticized a lot against the San Francisco 49ers for a pitiful performance. They stepped up in this game, and Jay Cutler just turned the ball over a lot. Cedric Benson ran the ball really well. That's what Green Bay Packers need. They did a fake field goal for a touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, 2 touchdowns. But Jay Cutler, man, when the games get real tough, he just don't come through. Green Bay Packers 23, Chicago Bears 10. The Houston Texans versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Like I said last time, the Houston Texans are the most complete team in the AFC. They defeated the Jacksonville Jaguars 27-7. Carolina Panthers versus the New Orleans Saints. It was some of that right there. So Cam Newton was balling, threw 2 touchdowns, a rushing touchdown. The New Orleans Saints, man, just without Sean Payton, man, you see the results, man. Drew Brees still nice, but they need their head coach, man. Carolina Panthers defeated the Saints 35-27. The Philadelphia Eagles versus the Baltimore Ravens. The Eagles 4 turnovers. The team keep turning over the ball, but Michael Vick once again came up in the clutch. Had a rushing touchdown. Joe Flacco had an opportunity to go on a drive to get the game, but Joe Flacco didn't convert on 4th and 2, and the Philadelphia Eagles defeated the Baltimore Ravens 24-23. The New York Giants versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This was a shootout right here. The Bucs gave the Giants a scare. Eli Manning threw 3 interceptions, but later on through the game, he got hot and he ended up with 503 yards. That is career high for Eli Manning. It was a situation, when Eli and them going for the nail down, and the Bucs defenders pushed them down. It's not really a big story to me because that stay happening in football. But the Giants defeated the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 41-34. The Arizona Cardinals versus the New England Patriots. This was an upset right here. The Arizona Cardinals defense played very well. The New England Patriots, for some reason, them and Wes Walker, the relationship is not good right now because he is not in the offense a lot. This guy's been the leading receiver for the Patriots like for 3 to 4 years, and they treat him real bad. And the Patriots did not step up in this game. They probably look over Arizona like, oh, this is just the Cardinals. I mean, we're gonna really ball out against the Ravens. The Cardinals should be a cakewalk, but it wasn't a cakewalk for the Patriots. Arizona Cardinals, like I said, got the upset 20-18. The Miami Dolphins versus the Oakland Raiders. This Oakland Raiders team is trash. They still disappointing their fan base. Reggie Bush had 2 touchdowns, 172 yards, and Ryan Tannehill as a starter gets his first win as a Miami Dolphin quarterback. The Indianapolis Colts versus the Minnesota Vikings. Now, the Colts had the lead at 20-6. The Vikings came back and they put it to 20-20. Andrew Luck made sure the game didn't go overtime. He got him in field goal range, and Vinatieri kicked the game-winning field goal. The Colts defeated the Vikings 23-20. The Cincinnati Bengals versus the Cleveland Browns. Now, Brandon Wheaton had a way better game than he had at Week 1. 300 yards, a couple touchdowns. Trent Richardson got his first 100 rushing yards as a pro. Dalton looked pretty good out there. A.J. Green looked good out there. Cincinnati Bengals defeated the Cleveland Browns 34-27. The Buffalo Bills versus the Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs didn't show up again. C.J. Spiller ran all over them for 2 touchdowns, 123 yards. The Buffalo Bills defeated Kansas City 35-27. The Seattle Seahawks versus the Dallas Cowboys. Now, it seems like Dallas Cowboys ain't played about 2 months against the Giants. And that 12th man, the loudest stadium in the National Football League. Russell Wilson got his first victory. The Seattle Seahawks defeated the Cowboys 27-7. They just generated 7 points, but that Seattle defense is very, very good. The St. Louis Rams versus the Washington Redskins. This was a very good game, but the referees, just terrible in this game. Sam Bradford had a couple touchdowns. RG3 looked really good. The Redskins had a chance to tie this game. Josh Morgan got a penalty for throwing a ball at Cortland Finnegan. Cortland Finnegan, that's a guy who get under players' skin. And you see the results right there with Josh Morgan throwing a ball. So it was a 62-yard field goal. Of course, he missed it. The St. Louis Rams defeated the Washington Redskins 31-28. The San Diego Chargers versus the Tennessee Titans. Chris Johnson didn't show up again. I don't know what's going on with Chris Johnson. Once he got paid, he just stopped. It looks like the guy just not motivated. Phillip Rivers threw a couple touchdowns. They dominated the Titans. The Titans are a bad team, and they're going to be one of the worst teams in NFL. San Diego wins 38-10. The Pittsburgh Steelers versus the New York Jets. 27-10 right here. Mark Sanchez was terrible in this game. The Pittsburgh Steelers defense was just so good. And Ben Roethlisberger threw a great ball to Mike Wallace. It was a great catch, man. Just an easy game for the Pittsburgh Steelers. There was no way that team was going 0-2. San Francisco 49ers versus Detroit Lions. Now, Calvin Johnson wanted 100 receiving yards in every game. He didn't get it. He only had 94 receiving yards. The San Francisco defense is just great, man. Alex Smith threw for 2 touchdowns. Frank Gore ran for a touchdown. I mean, that is the most complete team in the NFC, man. Just a great defensive team, man. And they defeated the Detroit Lions 27-19. The Monday Night Football game, Atlanta Falcons versus the Denver Broncos. Peyton Manning threw 3 interceptions in the first half. The Falcons defense looked really good. Matt Ryan threw for 2 touchdowns. The Broncos had a chance to come back, but they didn't. And Atlanta Falcons defeated the Denver Broncos 27-21. So that's my NFL Week 2 recap. It's been fun just watching NFL again. Besides the terrible refs, everything been going well in the National Football League. So don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.